and get my drink out of the way here. Oh, goodness. All right. All right, guys, how's it going? All right, let's talk about fundraising. Let's just get right into it because I haven't done a fundraising video in a really long time. And I looked back at my fundraising video that I was sending you guys to get some tips, and I was like, my hair was like this short. I really need to do a new video because it's been too long. So here we are. So let's dive into it, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Um, I'm going to kind of go in, different sections here. So first, I'm going to tell you where to find a fundraiser. So some of you guys are sitting here and you're like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know. Where do I need to go to have a fundraiser? So there's a couple of different ways. Number one, you can do it through networking. So when you're out networking at the Chamber of Commerce or when you're networking through your parties, you're going to meet people. So that's a great way to meet people. The other thing is, who do you know? Or who do you know that knows somebody that is a teacher, a principal, a coach, a dance instructor, a sports coach, a club organizer? All of these things you have to really think about because we all know one of those people, right? We all know a teacher. We all know a teacher that heads up a club at their school. We all know somebody that coaches or knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that coaches a team. That is how I found my first fundraiser because I knew that one of my best friends from school, her husband was a coach, a softball coach for a team back home. And I was like, this is the perfect way for me to start doing fundraising. So I got them to do a fundraiser. And I'm going to talk about that here later on. But so first you think, who do you know that can help you out? A great post that I put up that has had lots and lots of traction the other day that you guys are more than welcome to share. I simply just said, hey, if you had $500 to give any organization right now, what organization would you give towards? What a great way. So I had men and ladies and all kinds of people posting, oh, my daughter's soccer team or my daughter's dance squad or my my organization that I love so much, it's blah blah blah, whatever. What a great opening for that to bring a conversation about for fundraising, right? So you can do one of two ways. You can do online or you can do in person. Now, what I mean by that is a lot of people are doing online because it's just so easy. Online means they're going right to your website and they're clicking and they're ordering right on your website. That's great because not only does it give you the opportunity to have all of their information collected right there in your workstation, but it's kind of easier to organize. Now, in person would mean that you're giving them order forms, they're filling them out, and then you have to manually put that in. I notice a lot of people are not doing them anymore, but I want to talk about them a little bit because some of you guys might want to, or the people that you're fundraising for might want to do that. Okay, so let's see. The types of fundraisers. There's so many different types of fundraisers, and I'm not going to get into each one because there's so many YouTube videos about each kind. But what I am going to do is to kind of share a couple of different ideas with you guys. So there's scent circle fundraisers where they're only purchasing scent circles, right? There's a full catalog. You can do a full catalog. There's part catalog. So you might say, okay, we're only doing waxes and warmers. That's it. Some people that do in-person ones really like to monitor what they're doing and only make it a kind of one thing. That way it is easier for them to take care of. I think online you could probably do all full catalog because they're going to see other things and want to purchase them in there anyways. And then there's buddies. So buddies can be done a couple different ways. You could have people just purchase buddies so that, they're just purchasing buddies. And then the buddy could go either directly to the organization. So some people do like children's hospitals where they have people purchase buddies and send them to the hospital, or send them all to the consultant, and the consultant takes them to the hospital. And then some people also do buddies where they say, purchase the buddies, I'll give my commission towards this organization for each purchase of a buddy. There's a million different ways. Like I said, you can do fundraisers. I'm just suggesting some of the basics so that you can hear them. That way you can decide what you want to do. Now, I love to, no matter if you're doing online or you're doing in person, I love to do open house sniffs, I call them, with the people that are doing the fundraisers. So let's take, for example, you have a group of people that are doing maybe a dance. We'll go with a dance fundraiser. So you have a dance fundraiser, and you go to the dance studio. You set up a little table. You might even take a couple of warmers that you have at home just so they could see things, or maybe a buddy, a warmer, an oil diffuser, and a wall fan, just to give them an array of things. And then you take your testers, okay? And that way they can sniff the testers, they can talk to you, the parents, the students that are doing it can talk to you about it, and they can get any answered questions, because if they know what they're selling and they love it, they're going to sell more, right? So also, if you're doing the in-person and you're not doing online, you could give your packets out at this time. What are in my packets? So when I do packets for a fundraiser, I have an envelope. I put in the envelope a little sheet with some scent stickers, maybe 5, 10, 15 different scent stickers. You could put a couple of them sheets in there if you want. I also put 10 product sheets in there. And if you're not doing online, you can put order forms, okay? I really notice a lot of people, like I said in the beginning, are really going to online fundraisers. So, I think that doing these open houses with the organizations as much as you can help, because if people are going online, that way they'll be able to come and actually sniff the stuff, and the students that are doing it can say, oh, I really loved these 10 cents to their grandma or their aunt or whoever's purchasing, and then grandma and aunt's going to take their word for it, and they're going to order those that they like. So when you're doing online, you guys can either have it all under one party, so have one link, or you can do different links for each student. So if you have Mary and Pam and Cindy or whoever, you could do a link for each person, a party link for each person, and then have them order, the people order under that student, so that you can keep track of what I'm about to talk about next. Or if you do just one link for the whole thing, have the people put the student's name in that second address line where you can just write whatever. Have them put the student's name there. Here's why. Because I give prizes. So I give prizes for the top sellers. So this is just an example. You can do whatever you want, but remember, you may be giving all of your commission, but you're going to have all those hostess rewards here, which we're going to talk about in a second. Use those rewards not only to build your stock, but also use those rewards as bribes for the people that are hosting this, doing this for you, if they're top sellers. So you could have anybody that sells over 200, you could give them a mini fan with pod, right? Or you could do over 500. You could have them pick their own buddy that they want with the rewards. You could do top seller. You could say the top seller out of it, and everybody then gets an oil diffuser or whatever you choose. It doesn't matter. But that creates, fun, because a lot of the students are going to be like, oh my gosh, I need that buddy. I want that buddy for myself. Now, remember, they cannot use it on licensed, because you're using your rewards. They cannot use it on licensed items. Okay, so you have to remember that. Okay, next thing, remember, you are having, first and foremost, this to give more than you take. Okay. You're helping people out. That is why you're doing this. Now, yes, it is going to help your business, and we're going to talk about how. But overall, you're doing a fundraiser to give more than you take to your community, whoever, whatever organization, right? So I want to remind you that there's going to be other consultants out there giving their whole commission. So I don't want you to say, oh, I'll give 5%. And then the person next door that sells Scentsy is saying, oh, I'll give you all my commission. I'll give you 25%. So I want to urge you that you are doing this because you're giving more than you take. So you want to give your full commission. So how you can do it is, since some of you guys don't make bonuses yet off of team, you could say if it's under 2,000, I'll give 25% of my commission. If it's over 2,000, I'll get $2,000. I'll give 30%. Why? Because you get a 5% bump when you have more than 2,000 in 1 month, right? So why wouldn't you give your whole commission? Now, here's what you're going to get too. Okay. Here's the back burner stuff. You're doing this because you want to give, right? But the back burner stuff is you get rewards. So for instance, going back to that softball, that 20 girls softball, 28 girls sold over $10,000 in Scentsy, right? For my fundraiser. They were very competitive with each other. They wanted to outsell. They wanted to be the top seller, which was great, right? I had a great organizer helping me. I had a person that helped me gather everyone, get everyone excited. So who's your person going to be for that fundraiser? It could be the head mom for the cheerleading team. It could be the coach, whoever that is. Make sure you have that. But you're going to get rewards in that. Even after I got all the presents for everybody for earning their rewards or earning their little prizes I was giving them, after that, I still had rewards left, and I was able to build my stock. I was able to get over $1,000 in stock so that I could start doing craft shows. Okay. And that was 100% pure profit. And then I could use that to keep building my stock. I had all those half offs that I could use. So just think about what you can do with that, right? Not only that, but you're going to have new customers that will host parties, that will become Scentsy Club members, and will join your team. So this is huge, guys. Fundraising can be huge, huge, huge for your business. I want to take this second to answer any questions that you guys have about fundraisers. I'm going to take 1 minute to answer questions. Obviously, some of you guys are going to watch the recording, so please ask any questions that you have. Since this is live, I can take this opportunity to answer any questions here. So I think I went over all the basics. Like I said, I didn't go into detail about each type of fundraiser because I don't want to overwhelm you, and I wanted to keep this short so I could keep your attention, because if you're like me, you just can't pay attention that long. So, all right, guys. Well, I don't see any questions, so I am going to let you guys go. Thank you guys for tuning in on my YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in on our team page. Please let me know what your questions are in the comments, and I will make sure to answer them. Have a great day, guys.